What's going on, guys? In this video, I am going to share how you can curate your email design style so that way that you can have an intentional look and feel for your emails that resonates with your ideal customers and is also consistent with your brand anywhere that people are engaging with your brand online. Okay, so if you've been watching my videos, you know that copywriting is essential for good emails, and a lot of times the design part gets overlooked. People either just use some of the generic email templates in Klaviyo or whatever email software they're using, or they'll go and try to piece things together on Canva, which, believe it or not, you can actually create great designs on Canva. It's just you have to have some design skills to do that. Or they end up hiring someone, and quite frankly, if you're trying to save money, it's very difficult to find great designers at a great price. Designers, good email designers, they're just worth a lot in the marketplace, and they can command a higher price. And if you don't work with someone who's really good, a lot of times the designs end up being pretty mediocre. But what I have found is that you can have an average to above average designer, and if you give them great direction, that they can create magic. But you have to be very specific in the direction you give them for your email designs, or for the strategy for your designs. And also, just to have great email designs, no matter who's doing it, you need to have someone's got to create this initial strategy. So if you don't have someone to do this, or if you just want to do this yourself, this is what I would recommend doing. So first, just create a folder or one place where you can store all of your design ideas. Okay, so I like to use Google Drive for things like this, so I would just create a Google folder where I could store everything. Then the first thing I would do after that is say, okay, subscribe to the email list of your top competitors. Now, this is going to be not just for design, but just so to subscribe to all of them to get an idea of everything that they're doing. So the copy, the design, the angles they're taking. If you get emails based on certain things that you've done on their site, make note of that sort of thing. And I'm not saying to do this so that you can copy them. It's actually quite the opposite. You want to just know what the market is seeing. You want to know what your potential or current customers are seeing in the marketplace, so that way you can intentionally do something different and you can differentiate your brand from your competitors. And it makes it super easy to differentiate yourself when you know exactly what they're doing instead of just guessing. But you can also get a lot of good ideas from them as well. So, okay, then the next thing is I would take the same exact approach, but now just subscribe to the email lists of all of the brands you admire. These could be brands that are in completely different spaces. They could be selling totally different products. It could be that they're selling services and you're selling products, whatever. But just go subscribe, and this way you can start to either say, take screenshots of the entire email, or take screenshots of certain sections of the emails where they did things from a design perspective that you really like, and start throwing them into that folder that you have. And then finally, there's a bunch of resources like this, but one that I like is a website called reallygoodemails.com. You can sign up there and you can create a free account, and with that free account so if you don't have an account at all, they limit you, I believe, on how many searches you can do a day or something like that. I can't remember because I have a free account. So but once you get a free account, you can do unlimited searches and you can save them on there. I never actually saved them on their platform. I just take screenshots and save them. And now you can start looking at this. Gives you a way to search for emails based on industry, or based on the type of email, or based on a type of product. And now you're going to get access to just seeing a lot of different email styles from different companies that you never would have known had existed, to where you wouldn't have even thought or known to subscribe to their list. And now you can start putting those all in that folder. So now, once you've got all these different emails and these different screenshots of different sections of emails that you've got saved into this folder, now you want to start curating this. And really what I mean by that is you want to start kind of grouping them together and creating some notes about what you like and dislike. So this is this is like the quick and dirty way to do it. It's not really that fancy. What I like to do is just create a Google Slides folder, and I'll just start throwing images together onto different slides. So it could be like, for example, just the overall look and feel. I'll have a slide that takes a bunch of emails and saying like, okay, this is the overall look and feel of how I want emails to look for this brand. And then another slide could be like ideas for welcome series emails, or ideas for post-purchase emails. And these could be like different little elements that I've seen from different emails that are screenshotted and put in here. Same thing where it's like if you're promoting a specific product, it might be a whole slide dedicated to how we present products, where you've got different screenshots from different little graphics that companies have created wanted to show the different benefits and features of their products. Again, this is really all up to you. So it's, wherever inspiration takes you, go with that. But the thing here is that you're probably going to be, if you're not doing everything yourself, you're going to be sharing this document with other people. So you want to leave detailed notes and even draw arrows and point to things and make it clear which things you like and dislike and how they should be changed for your brand, because obviously a lot of these emails are not going to have the same color scheme. They might have a different style where they might be going with more of a vintage look and you're going with more of a newer look, things like that. So you want to make note of what you like and dislike about all of them. And now you have this document that if you're doing everything yourself, you at least have this one source of inspiration that will guide you when you're doing your email designs. And then also if you are working with anyone else, now you have a really good starting place for them, so they're not just guessing whenever they go to create your email designs. And really that's something that's I consider it a living, breathing document that you can continue to edit, build onto over time. And it's just a resource for you and your team. And just by doing this and by having all of your ideas captured and documented in one place, this will make it so much easier than trying to just say your ideas and verbalize them to people, especially when you're working with creatives, where, creatives, because they are very creative, they have a wild imagination, especially whenever they're really good. So they might be imagining something totally different than what you were trying to describe. So it makes it way easier and it's so much quicker to get aligned whenever you can just actually visually show everything with specific notes and feedback and let them work from there.